Alright guys, what's up and welcome back to Garry's Mod. Today we'll be taking a look at a new thing I'll be doing where we take a look at maps. It's been highly suggested that I do this, so I figured why not do it. Also guys, I removed the face cam because I don't want it to distract you from this amazing and colorful map, so I wanted to really show this off in a good way. And we're going to take a look at this entire map room by room. It's a very trippy map. It's a really cool one too. So without further ado, let's get on to it. Alright, so you start out in this yellow tunnel, at least I did, and we have two different teleporters here, and these are going to be common throughout the map. They take you pretty much around, and this is going to be a good map for honestly a lot of things like hide and seek. You can even probably play murder on this even maybe. Actually I don't know about that, but we start out in this awesome hallway with this interesting wallpaper, and you'll find these really trippy like spheres, I guess, coming out of the ground. They're like bubbles, or even like, I don't know, jawbreakers or whatever. And again, with the trippiness, we got all the colors everywhere. This is going to be a theme that's very common. And then we go into this yellow tube here that seems to twist and turn. It looks like a maze almost. But anyway, we come into this other room, which is a bit more square than the other one. The other one was kind of more of a hallway. And then we have a whole bunch of those circles again. And then we have some more tunnels. I believe you can jump on these. In fact, let's try that. Yes, you can actually jump on these to get up to the tunnels up here. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and go through the green tunnel here and see where this takes us. And we have, again, another looping. In fact, I think this one goes around a circle. Yes, okay. So there's only really one way to go. And it takes us to this very blue-shifted room, I guess you could say. We have some purples, some blues, even some reds still. And then we even have some water, in case you guys want to take a dip or something. This is definitely more of a vertical style room for sure. We have a bunch of little nooks and crannies and twists and turns. A bunch of ways to get up to those areas too, which is great. And this would be a really fun map to like play with your friends on and like do a whole bunch of stuff. And you can bet I'll be doing some mod showcases on this map in the future. Going through this room, we have a spiral staircase that goes up. That looks really cool. And then we have this little tiny tunnel here that seems to go all the way down. I believe this takes you back to the beginning of the room. In fact, okay, so we go back up here to this little balcony here. Going back up though, we have this area that goes off into the water where you could jump into, or you can go up a little bit further and you can get this nice little overlook. This is probably a key area for snipers, I'd say. And also guys, when you go through this green tunnel here, we have two teleporters, one that takes us to this area and the other one that takes us to this. So let's go ahead and check out this first one right here. Alright, and this actually takes us back to the beginning, so what do you know? And then going through this other teleporter here takes us to the bottom room, and this is what I would call, I guess, the teleporter room, because there's a teleporter on each side, and it looks like this is going to be the hub area to get to all the other areas of the map. Going back again through to this room, now we've gone through the yellow and the green, but we have not gone through the blue yet, so let's go ahead and do that. So the blue one is a bit more straightforward, and then we're taken to a bit more of a purple style room here. Again guys, I also just want to reiterate how much I love this map. I love trippy maps. You guys know me. I used to have a series where I do abstract maps, and this is going to be kind of like a successor to that. But then we have this area where we can go through, and then we can go up to the top right here, and then hopefully jump into that tunnel. Doesn't seem like it. Okay, this is just like a little overhang. As you can see, we can go through here. It is, okay. So, okay, it does not work from the bottom. So if you are down here, then you're kind of SOL and you had to go through this tunnel right here, which leads into this interesting room. For now, let's go back up here. We're gonna go up to the top here, and then we get this weird indentation. Doesn't really have any purpose. And then we can jump into this tunnel, which I am really excited for. So here we go. And what the? Oh, okay. So this takes us to the teleporter room. Awesome. Which I believe is the lowest room in the map. But we're going to move on now into this room. I'm actually going to be walking here because I want to really get the full effect here. So we have these little holes in the wall, which don't really do a whole lot. They're just kind of for, I guess maybe even hiding. Again, this is a really good hide and seek map. If you guys want a good map to play hide and seek on with your friends, I recommend this one fully. And then we have this two-way teleporter area. Okay, we've yet to come into this room. Let's go ahead and go back. And let's go through this door. And this teleporter takes us back here. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead now, go through this teleporter, and check out this room. So this room, I love this room. It has a plethora of colors. I think it has almost every color except for purple. I think we're missing purple here. If we had purple, this would pretty much be a complete room. We get this really cool light tunnel, which I really like. And we are now back into this room. So that's another cool thing about this map is there's a bunch of twists and turns that eventually lead to each other. And you can get lost in this map, but eventually you will come to an area that you recognize. Alright guys, so now we're going to go check out this room right here, which we did look into a little bit, but not completely. And we have what seems to be a similar room to the last one, but this one's a lot more green. And then we have a teleporter at the end here, which I'm curious now where this leads. This goes to... Oh, we have not been in this room yet. Okay, so this is a purple with a green and blue style look. So what I like is that every room looks completely different, not only in the way that it's designed, but also just the color scheme as well. And I love the abstractness, like there's just little random puddles of water. We got like random overhangs of balconies. It's really freaking awesome. And the good news is, guys, is there's a lot of these maps. So we have a bit of a balcony here going on into this little walkway, which leads to a spiral staircase up to another balcony. And this is probably a good area to get the jump on someone since you will have that height advantage. And then we have what looks to be a yellow tunnel. And this one goes... Oh, okay. This is that same yellow tunnel. Indeed it is. And my friends, this is an overlook of what the map looks like if you were to no-clip outside. The map doesn't seem too big, but honestly when you're walking through it, it seems a lot bigger than it is. But I digress. You can just see how awesome the map is and how the different color schemes kind of work together and how each room definitely kind of stands on its own. And that's going to pretty much conclude this video, guys. So I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please let me know by leaving a like down below. And if you want to see more of these videos, like these map showcases, I would love to do more of them. So please let me know in the comments if you want more of these. Also, leave some suggestions down below. I'll have a Patreon and Discord page down there, as well as all the links for all the mods I used in this video. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are amazing, and I know that we're going through a lot of stuff right now, and my channel's not doing super awesome, but that's okay, because I'm pushing through, and I know that we can get back to where we were. I'll see you guys in the next video, and until next time, farewell.